If it may please this honorable court, counsel seeks to enter appearance. These were the words my lawyer said as I appeared before the judge. I was the accused, but not really accused because I did it, so I held no grudge. My name was called, the crimes were read, the list was endless. Adultery, fornication, drinking, gambling, stealing, you name it. The judge was shocked, including the gallery at large. How do you plead? The judge asked. Not guilty, my lawyer stood. I was called to the stand. I became a witness and the accused in my own case. This is not good, my lawyer said. In my mind, I had sentenced myself over and over again, and there I was, the prosecution, the judge, the witness, and the accused. So this wasn't strange. The prosecution did their cross-examination. They had their evidence well corroborated. Their job was easy, like shooting a person at close range. I was declared a hostile witness. My lawyer objected, the judge overruled. The prosecution hit harder and exhausted their case. It was clear I was guilty. My lawyer stood. In my mind, I thought he would talk about the actus reus, mens rea, causation or omission. Maybe he will bring about general defenses such as insanity, diminished responsibility, self-defense, or lack of intention. He stood for 33 good minutes. The judge was there, with tears rolling down his eyes and a gavel ready to say guilty and sentence me to life. He told my lawyer, counsel, proceed to heads of argument. My lawyer replied, yes, crimes were committed, but I'll take the blame. At that moment, my face was filled with shame. I was the one to blame. The gavel fell from the judge's hand when my name was removed from the case file and replaced with the lawyer's name. The judge was visibly shaken because the lawyer was his son, but he allowed it. As he sentenced him to 3 life terms in jail, nothing was the same. My lawyer was apprehended, dragged down. The whole courtroom was still wondering what had happened, filled with love for me. The handcuffs were removed. The judge said, you are free to go. But I was saddened. Even though I was acquitted, an innocent man took my place. Tell me what that is, if not grace. This is beyond the high court rules, or the court of appeal, Supreme Court or Constitution Court. In law would say it was very ultra-vires. Now pay attention, because this case is about us. God is the judge. Christ is our lawyer, and we are the accused. My ending was grace, but let me state the case. We breached the law. We violated his decree. Became criminal masterminds thinking we could always flee. We knew the law, still committed the crime, repeated offenders, serving sentences over time, mens rea in the mind, actus reus in the deed, causation in the damage, every motive on record indeed. We thought we'd mastered every loophole and closed out, maneuvered conviction, escaped every cause, but no jurisdiction could erase what he had done. No technical defense when the evidence had come. Maximum sentence, death. The verdict was severe. Condemnation before us, eternity drawing near. But God looked at the accused and said something we never knew. You deserved death, yes, but I choose life for you. We deserved condemnation, he offered reconciliation. We deserved separation, he offered adoption. We deserved rejection, he offered reception. We deserved a sentence, he offered redemption. Then Christ stepped forward, our advocate, our defense, not to dispute the evidence or challenge the offense. He didn't plead insanity, diminished capacity, self-defense, or lack of criminality. He accepted the judge, though the charges were not his, accepted our sentence and entered the abyss. The innocent substitute for the guilty convicted, the righteous for the wicked. Then came the cross. History's greatest contradiction, where judgment met mercy and death met redemption. The cross was the place where our death met his mercy, where our guilt met his innocence, where death met life, where justice was satisfied and grace was released. The nails were the evidence, the wounds were the evidence, the wounds were the seal, the blood was the payment. He bore what we earned, he carried our shame. He entered our darkness and answered our blame. He went where we are supposed to go. He took the death we deserved. He carried the sentence we could never survive. And for 3 days, the grave held the one who holds eternity. But on the third day, he rose. And when Christ walked out of the grave, he didn't come out alone. He brought our hope with him, our forgiveness, our future. The cross was not his defeat, it was our ransom. The grave was not his prison, it was where death itself lost the case. The advocate lives, the Redeemer lives. The one who took our place now stands for us. So when my past brings evidence, presenting my crime, when guilty reads the record and recites every line, I don't plead perfection. I don't claim I'm clean. I point to the cross and the blood in between. Because grace isn't saying the offense wasn't true. Grace is the innocence, paying what justice would seal. He took my death, gave me life. My guilt gave me grace. My condemnation gave me embrace. My separation gave me reconciliation. My record gave me redemption. And that's the case. No appeal to the court of appeal. No constitutional deal, no Supreme Court motion, no technicality, no loophole, no procedural defense, just Christ on the cross and the grace in evidence. And when everything is said and done, this is the story. We broke the law, deserved the sentence. But Christ stepped into our place, carried our guilt to the cross, died the death we deserved, and rose again, so that we could receive the life we never could have earned. It was never about how well we could defend ourselves. It was about what he had already done for us, and now all that remains is to believe, to trust and to walk in the grace he gave to us. For the just shall live by faith. Timo Hurricane.